Welcome to Mission 4, Lesson 7. Our objective or goal today is I can represent number bonds with composition and decomposition story situations. So we're going to work with some more stories today. I'm going to tell you a story. Show your home learning partner the story with the cubes as I go. And just like we talked about yesterday, if you don't have the learning cubes at your home, use something that could represent these cubes. A squirrel collected 6 nuts for the fall. With your cubes, show me a linking cube stick as long as her 6 nuts. Begin with your 5 stick. So yesterday we worked with our 5 stick. And how many are we working with today? You're right, 6. So we're going to add one more to that. And let's count to make sure we got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because the squirrel collected 6 nuts for the fall, and we want to model that with our linking cube or some sort of manipulative at our home. So go ahead and get your linking cubes ready. You can pause the video while you do that. So let's talk about this squirrel. We started with 6 nuts. Remember, she collected those for the fall. She buried 4 nuts in the ground and stored the other 2 nuts in a tree. Break your stick and hold up the piece that shows how many nuts were in the ground. So it tells you that she buried 4 nuts and she stored the other 2. So show your home learning partner the nuts that she had buried in the ground and how many that was. Very good. You should have showed them 4. Now we want to hold up the stick that shows how many nuts were stored in the tree. How many was that? 2. Make sure you have it modeled correctly, that you have the 4 nuts that were stored in the ground and the 2 nuts that were stored in the tree. So she took her 6 nuts and made sets of 4 and 2. Let's show how the squirrel did in this number bond. Our number bond shows us that 6 is the same as, what's it show us? That 6 is the same as 4 and 2. You can go ahead and model this problem in a number bond at your home. You could also write a number sentence that models this number bond. Go ahead and pause the video while you do that. Your number sentence should have been 6 equals 4 plus 2. Or you might have written 6 equals 2 plus 4. Now, you have your linking sticks broken into 4 and 2 right now, but go ahead and let's put that stick back together. Does anyone know another way that the squirrel could divide up her nuts? Go ahead and share your ideas with your home learning partner. So one way I wanted to divide mine up is using 5 and 1, because 5 and 1 equal 6. So in my number bond for that particular problem, what did we start with? We started with how many linking cubes? 6. And I broke my whole, and that's why we put that at the top, because we started with 6 and we broke it into 5 and 1. So we want to represent that in our number bond as 5 and 1. If you did a different number story with your linking cubes, then your number bond may look a little different. And if I wanted to write that as a number sentence, I would start with my whole. 6 equals 5 plus 1. So yours may look a little different because you may have had a different story. What's another way we could break 6 into different parts? What's another way that squirrel could have split her nuts up? I decided to do 3 and 3. So let's take a look at what that would look like. So we would have 6, and I've split that into 3 plus 3. So my number bond would still have 6 as the whole, because that's what we started as. And then we would decompose it into 3 plus 3. And my number sentence, it aligns with it. 6 equals 3 plus 3. Now we have a little activity for you to do at home. Draw 6 nuts on your whiteboard or a piece of paper, whatever you have handy at your house. With your home learning partner, take turns deciding how the squirrel should store her nuts. Circle the nuts that she will bury and draw a box around the nuts that she will hide in the tree. Draw a number bond to show how the squirrel stored them each time. So go ahead and do this with your home learning partner. Home learning partners, please make sure that you're checking to make sure that their story matches their number bond. And also, I would definitely write a number sentence to match those. I hope you have a great day and you've enjoyed our lesson.